Thank you. Sorry. Thanks for the alert, man. I'll be on shortly. I have to laugh at myself a little bit because of what just happened in that fight right before I came on here. I won, but it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. So I am deep into this Labyrinth of Legends run here. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is well. I am Atreyu Montoya. Sorry, just playing with it. No, yeah, I was doing Labyrinth run in the middle of getting ready to stream, and I'm like, well, I gotta finish this. So I've got like, I'm looking at my path over here. It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 fights left on this path. It's been a pain of a path. This has like been a heavy 3.5 million. The way they had the pads laid out and some of the stuff like on Trucos and all that is they kind of balance it between the outside and the inside so that you're doing some of the, 3.5 million along with the 1.5 million, and kind of alternates a little bit on most of the pads. Notice I say most because this particular pad has been pretty much all inside. It's all been 3 million plus. And it's been kind of a pain. It's been, see who this path had. It started with Star-Lord, then it went to Agent Venom, then it went to Daredevil Netflix. He wasn't bad. Then it went to, Venom Pool, who gets a little bit extra buffs, and he's actually kind of a pain. He gets a pretty good regen and all kinds of stuff. And then it goes over to Cyclops, Blue Cyclops, and he's got, after 1 bar of power, everything is unblockable, so that's kind of rough too. And now I'm about to get to Ultron. He's next on the list, so looking at this path, it's gonna look something like this. Should be the one path that I haven't actually done yet. Yeah. So this is gonna take me to Ultron, and they just wasted no time. They're like, you know what? Here you go. You're just gonna fight him straight off. So they all have this enigmatic. And there's enigmatic passive on each one. Gets kind of rough. So this one is, his enigmatic is, he has 90% energy resistance and takes no damage from energy-based special 1 and special 2s. Fine with me. I ignore that anyway, so that's fine. He gets evade every 7 seconds, once per fight. He does the regen stuff. Full immunity to poison and bleed, blah blah blah. So that's his biggest thing. And of course, like I said, I was not pretty. I ended that fight. I had like 2% health. Let's see how fast I can die on this fight right here. Watch it be like first hit. Nope. So started. I knew that was coming. But for sake of, whatever this is, let's see how we do on this guy now. It's always different when I stream because I'm only, I'm very distracted by things around me. But we'll see how I do. Oh, that is painful. So in this case, I'm going to skip my special 2 because my special 2, yeah, thanks. My special 2 is, it gives the bleed, and it's not going to do me good, obviously, so I'm going to either spam special 1s as they come, or do the special 2s. Or I mean, special 3s. My special 3 gives me that stun. That really long stun. Problem is not gonna bait this. Ah, ran right into that. Ran right into that. That's part of the distracted thing I was talking about. So there's one revive. Right off the top. This has been a very bad day for me for this, honestly. I think this actually makes this makes the most I've had to actually buy for revives. It doesn't help that my Wi-Fi is kind of flaking a little bit on me. It is what it is. I'll figure it out. I'll get through this fight. Not like that. My controls are all messed up right now. It wasn't doing any damage? Alright, so only SP3s. Fine. Because SP2 will be the same way. Oh man! Alright, you know what? We're gonna turn this off. So yeah, we'll just turn off Wi-Fi. I'll just use data for right now. That pained me. Like, does this give any damage? Oh yeah, I got damage out of that. I fully plan on dying here. I know that didn't do any damage, but I was hoping that it would allow me to go ham on him. Oh, I forgot Heimdall. He's gonna keep me alive. Nice. Well, I got a few more out of it. Yeah, so yeah, a little bit over 1 million damage now and 2 revives. That's not a good. That's not a good. Not a good way to go, guys. Not a good way to go. Before I get too far, let's see. Next, I don't have to do anything after this. No more decisions. I just want to see before I switch back over on my screen to see who's actually on here now. I can actually see you guys. I know I just kind of jumped right into all this, but what the heck, right? I'll have fun with it. Hey, by the way, Sniper, I did manage to hold on to that 6-star crystal for you, buddy. It'll come up tonight. And Rex on Rex, man, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on in the arena? Like I said, I can actually see now. I had to switch screens, but How what's going on in Arena, brother? And Max, thanks for the commentary, man. It was funny because I'm in a server with some of the other guys that are in the contest, and one of the guys, his flight got delayed, and then I think it got canceled. So I think he's actually stuck there right now. Could be worse. Worst places to be stuck, right? Although I think he might have to stay in the. No, I didn't disqualify. He was actually the winner. It's Chunky B that's stuck there. What I want him to do is actually just get a light hit on me. That would be ideal. Because I get so much extra damage out for that. Like when he does a light hit on me, I get like an immediate stack of rages. They stack up to 9 and that deals like 20,000. At least this one does some damage. However, I want to keep him at special one. I'm just going to show off a little bit of skill here. I say that, and as I said that, I watch me, I'm going to die. Never fails. Murphy's Law, that's what they call it. Murphy's Law. Next week, guys. Next week's gonna be a little bit rough for me because I gotta go on that trip again, and then the week after that I go to the competition. So, like, my streaming schedule is gonna be all screwed up. I hope to be able to stream on the way. We'll see. If I do, it might be without the webcam video and capture. Dude, that was my mess up right there. Oh, that was my mess up. Let's see if I can get as much out of this as I can. I've been doing pretty decent this round, though. Ah, I should have gone him. That wasn't terrible. I'm down to 1.3. That's good. All right, so that was what, 3 versus the 4th revive or 3rd revive? Sure. You guys will keep me honest, I'm sure. Just want to get past it, because I think I only have maybe 1, maybe 2 paths left, and then I'm done with Labyrinth, which is pretty freaking insane. like that double decks there. It is honestly, Max. I'm telling you, it is tedious. It's not even so much miserable as it is tedious. Like it's draining having to do what you have to do. I mean, with Aegon, it's not so bad. It goes a lot faster than it was. Like my first run was so long. Aegon makes it fun. I'm patent pending that move, by the way, that double decks. Like if I wasn't using Aegon, I couldn't hit those blocks into those blocks. And that makes it so much harder because they all have that limber on them. Which this I don't know if this is this is not my final run. I can tell you that this is second to final. As I get distracted looking up. That was all my fault. I think this is my either second to last or third to last. I've been really trying to follow the guide, but I know I messed up a couple of times. I think I've corrected them, but I'm not 100% sure. So worst case, I have 2 more paths. Best case, I have the rest of this one and 1 more. Which, good news is I don't think I have any more insiders to do. Like there's no more of the inside that needs to be done. Everything now is on the outside. And if that's the case, which it should be, I'll have... that sucks. Yeah, I'll have 1 more on the outside to do. And maybe a small path that I missed on the inside. We'll see though. I know, right? What's up, Druids? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Captain Crit, what's going on? We need a 5-star Wolverine Scarlet, which, dude, you are not even kidding. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. Although they pretty much stated that that is not in the realm of what's on their list. They are still way too OP, they said, at 5-star, which I don't understand that because we have a lot of OP characters now. Yeah. But I don't think she'd be as broken as like Cole Obsidian was, or any of the others. Yeah, Wolverine, I mean... Yeah, Mike, actually it has worked very well. And I haven't really needed to fret load as much. I just had to play a little better. I only actually stopped the fight the very initial time. Because I had it up to like a 300 and some combo, and I was gonna lose it. And at that point, I'm like, I'm not even taking the chance. I just stopped it, and started it over. And then by fight 2.5, I was all the way up, and from that point on, it was good. So in this run, it was the run before this. The run before this, it was like Red Hulk, Old Man Logan, and by the time I got to Elektra, I had everything good to go, and then the rest of them from that point was really good. But yeah, there's still a great trick. Still a great trick. They should do a refresh. They've kind of been trying. As you see, we have buffs here and there. Like Colossus and Old Man Logan buffs that are coming. Like, that's something. I guess it's better than nothing. Depending on who you ask. course, and how well they do, obviously. If I could just concentrate and not lose my stuff, I'd be doing good. I think I want to do a couple of tests also. So I have muscle memory when I do that hit into his combo and then I stop. My muscle memory tells me to block right away as far as like a parry. But if I actually let that hit me, I get a big damage bonus. Like that one right there, if I'd have let that hit me, that'd have been a huge damage bonus. But my muscle memory let me do it. Alright, how we doing? 4% left. This was a lot rougher than it needed to be. I knew that was gonna. I would be able to get that down. So there we go. Another one down. Another part of the path completed. I don't think I'll have anybody else now until I get to. And yes, this is what Labyrinth of Legends looks like for the most part. So this is going to be Venom. That's what I'm fighting. The captain, I think, and I don't want to say for sure because I don't want to be wrong, but I think they have contractual obligation with Marvel for the licensing. They have to put out new stuff on a regular. They have to have so many per year or something. I'm not entirely sure, so don't count me on that, but that would make sense why they do that. However, I really think you are absolutely right. They should concentrate on some of these existing champs that they already have. Like it would make more sense. So yeah, this is gonna be Venom. He's not terrible. And he's on the 1.5 million, right? Yeah, he's 1.5 million. He's not a terrible guy. You just gotta make sure you put him out. I can't show you his enigmatic until I fight him, so we'll go in and start the fight, see how far I can get on the first one, and go from there. I want to see him. I want to see him use a special one on me. Wasn't trying to push that special like that. I wasn't trying to do that, but it got me to where I want to show you guys. So yeah, his enigmatic is Oh, he's not enigmatic. Never mind. No. He's not enigmatic. So he's just regular old buffed up Venom. But he does have the new buffs that they gave Venom. So if you completed this before those buffs for Venom came through, then you're doing awesome. Like, you don't have to worry about this. Oh. Sorry, my screen keeps. Alright. So that's I don't know. You guys want me to keep going, or do you want to see something else? What do you guys want to see? You want to watch me struggle here? I'll definitely struggle with you. I have on this particular path 1, 2, 3, 4 more fights. Yeah, I saw it after the fact, man. I just wasn't looking. So yeah, actually, all the rest of the fights will be non-enigmatic. So it'll be I have Venom, Iron Fist, Captain American, Civil Warrior, and then Maestro. That's I think who's left on this path. Nice. You're just hanging out waiting for the crystals. I know what you're doing. That'll be later. You know that'll be later. We did a really cool recap of the event yesterday. That was fun. And I did get. I haven't showed you guys. I did get all my posters. They're prepared now to be put into. But it's what I've started. Thanks, Mike. I will do that. So I have 2 of those. I might do some. I might get because I have some more of these. I might do some giveaways for these at some point. See, I have the original in-game movie posters. Trying to be flashy for you. Got multiples of those. So that's something I was thinking about doing. Starting to do some fun giveaways for you guys. This one is right now the only one I have, so this one stays. But we love you 3000. I think that's pretty badass there. And then I have a couple actual movie or poster posters. Something fun I think I want to do for you guys. Part of my thank you. I'll let you know details when they come about. And of course, when I go to Marvel, we'll see what I can swipe myself. I mean, what just happens to fall in my bag? These fights are so long. Oh, Doc. Nice. I didn't even know you were there, man. You didn't say anything. How you doing? And I know you gotta get up, man. I know. Got to do that. You got a very important job you're doing, so I don't have any hard feelings at all. But hey, this is right here is Labyrinth of Legends, man. This is what it looks like. Man, he's aggressive. aggressive. Gotta slow him down a little. Don't want to push him that special too. Thank you. Special 2 is so hard to dodge. It really is. And if anybody out there thinks Aegon was made for anything other than Live of the Legends, you're just kidding yourself. He is literally built for this, top down. From, you know, hitting into blocks to brushing off all the resistances to, you know, so you don't have to worry about stuns and stuff. There's rarely a matchup he's not like actually good for, let alone like perfect. See, that was my fault. At least I got to capitalize on some of that damage. Nope, not that time. Rip. Rip. Ah, man. I was on a decent roll there. One thing you notice though is I'm not using any heals or like that's the point. No potions. No potions. And I won't use any for any of the guys that are in here. It's like I only got it right. What trick is that? Oh, the one hit, getting one hit so I can get the extra damage out of that? Yeah. Alright, so. Oh, so sorry, Doc. So, the front loading, and Mike's kind of mentioned earlier, it's front loading Aegon's combo meter. So like at the very first, you're gonna start with full health when you get in, obviously. Yeah, what's up, super cool? How you doing, man? 1 second. He's gonna start with like 0, persistent charges, blah blah blah. But if you get a pretty good combo, instead of chancing it, just quit. Because as he has stated, it is as the fight ends. So whatever state you are when the fight ends, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It says at the end of the fight, Aegon adds 75% of his final combo meter to his persistent combo to get up to 999. So what you're trying to do is you want to get as high a combo as you can and then quit, no matter your health level, because if you lose your combo, right, right. But I don't think it's the way you're supposed to play him. But in this particular instance in Labyrinth Legends, you can front load those 999 in the first couple fights. If you do that, every bit of your path from that point on is just a cake. So I like, not this one, but the time before, it was in my second fight, I had the 999, and that whole lane was just insane. It was so nice. Plus, the synergies that I'm using, like, I don't know who you were using, but you see my team, right? I'm using Proxima for the combo shield. I could have used Star-Lord, but she also gives extra damage for Fury, right? I think that was what I was getting her from. She gives me extra damage also, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 25% potency to Furies. So I'm getting that extra damage and the combo shield from her. And then I'm using Heimdall for the extra little bit of life to help me save some things. And then I put the small crit team of Wolverine and Magneto just to get much damage as I can. That team seems to be the best for giving me the extra damage that I need. Heck yeah. Am I going for Iceman? No, I have Iceman. I do not have him duped. But actually, I'm focusing on getting this done. And this is actually kind of my practice for... It's practice for the tournament coming up. So, that's what I'm using this for. I figured this is probably the best, longest way to get some good practice in. So, here I be, practicing away. Like, they're gonna change the challenges every week. So, I can watch them, but it's not gonna do me any good because it's gonna be different when I go. You're going for Havoc at almost 700k. Nice, you're on your way. Havoc is a beast. He is indeed a beast. Unless you're fighting Cyclops. Then you're kind of a... Whipped dog, maybe? Of those two, Cyclops and Havoc, if you want to go into a fight like against them, you would want to be Cyclops. He has more physical contact damage than Havoc does. So I think it's kind of crazy. But it gives you a reason to have Cyclops. Oh, nice. 7 kills so far. Like, I saw it earlier, he was at 2 or 3. He's up to 7 now. Like, are they getting him down at all? The 4-star Havoc. I can tell you from what I've seen. Looks like they haven't put any predictions. I don't know what the predictions are yet because they haven't actually put them out. So I don't personally do predictions. I used to, but Crafty Grinding does a really good job. You might check him out. He was one of my favorites when I was doing it. See if we got something here. Yeah, nobody's actually posted him out yet. But He's still somewhat newer champ, so you're gonna be in the. It'll be in the mid to higher range for him. Just so you know, it'll be mid to higher range for that 4-star basic. Oh wow. So they just now got him to the point where he's really tough? Oh man. Go for it. Yeah, that's probably a safe. I was gonna say 2.5, but 3 is definitely safe. I think you'll definitely get him for that. Just I'm putting up this fight, right? This is Iron Fist. He's not bad either. It's just don't mess up. And when you are that in a fight for that long, it is so easy to mess up. That's why I get to like about the 200-ish range and I start losing a little bit of concentration, and you'll notice it. I drop out and I die, or I do something silly. Well, Sniper, you did have to push 4 mil until they came out with a 5-star arena. Then it got pushed down somewhat. I'm waiting for some sort of 5-star featured arena. That's something that they haven't released yet. Captain Marvel movie is a beast. She is definitely a beast. In fact, Doc can tell you, man, she kills it for him. I have her as a 6-star unduped. I'm just waiting to dupe her. Oh, I meant to ask you guys this too. What do you think? What do you think of these deals, these Catalyst card deals? Like, do you think that first one is worth $69? Is that what they're charging? Yeah, $69 for basically a T2A, half a T2A, and then what? Another 1.5 T2A, so 4 T2A total over, what is it, 30 days? I think that's worth it. Plus you get the, the 150 T4 class catalysts and the 3 T3s. Like, I don't know. Do you guys think that's worth that? And do you also think that this one's worth it? Well, that's the thing with those. It's not just getting close. So you're going to get, over the next 30 days, enough for another. So this quest that I'm doing, this Labyrinth Legends, when I finish it, I'll get 8 T2As, plus a slew of the class catalysts, plus a generic 5-star awakening, which I'm going to be saving. But I'm not. Like, I'm sitting on 7 or 8 T2As now. I guess if I wanted to, I could just start rank 5ing 6 or 7 champions, but I don't get the point of that. I can't hold them forever until the until the sigil comes out next month. What, in 5 days we get the subscription sigil, which will allow us to have 25% more capacity on most items in our bags. That's kind of nice, I guess. That's one of the few things that are really, it's quality of life thing. Like, I think they should give that to us anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so mixed about that. Like, I know why they're doing it. I don't think it's going to push anybody to pay for it. I just don't know. I don't know. So many unknowns. So many unknowns. Alright, so we'll do our initial little fight here. Then we'll get back into it and see what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of uses for a lot of things. A lot of the stuff that are coming in that signature package actually has a lot of uses. Problem is, it's all quality of life stuff that should have already been there. See, this is what I get for looking up. That's what I was talking about messing up when I'm not concentrating. Not your fault, by the way. Not your fault. I should be better at this by now. I think I should just come straight out of that and die, maybe. That's what I think I'll do. Come on. Sometimes they just don't want to throw those specials, do they? Come on. Alright. That was a one-shotter for you. But it is Iron Fist. But, hey. That should tell you Aegon's level, man. That's his insanity. 250 hits. Take out a 1.5 million champ. I mean, numbers don't lie. So I have Captain America Civil Warrior next. And then I have Maestro, and then I'm done with this pad. That'd be pretty sweet. My goal was to get done with Labyrinth of Legends before the new monthly came out. It looks like I'm going to hit that goal. As long as I stick with what I'm doing here. I don't do something stupid like that. Run into a special block. You can rip that. You can rip that. Alright, yeah, I'll just continue to fight this young champion. Marvel's creation. This is not, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Civil Warrior is a Kabam creation. He's not a Marvel actual hero. You guys know that? Might as well just push him to the special too, because it really doesn't matter. Either one of them is not great for him. Just tedious fights, I'm telling you. Yeah, I have a problem when I get to a certain level max. Same, like, I don't know, it just doesn't let me, my brain doesn't let me continue on where I know it should. So I think that's one of the reasons I play so aggressively, honestly, because I know that I have that, like, internal timer. I'm getting better at it. This mission has definitely made me have to do those kinds of things. Like, there's no getting around these long fights. Oh, that sucks. But it is what it is. I'm hanging in there by a string. Hey, I hung in there and got it. Rip my first one, though. That was bad. Of course, you know what that means. That means I have one fight left here. The fight. Good old Maestro. I showed you guys in the Alliance, I showed you guys some of my, maybe it's just the officers, maybe just you've seen a sniper. Some of my Maestro gameplay the last few times I've done it. I'm getting decent at dodging that special one. It's really all about timing. The problem I'm gonna have, I can already tell you, because I have told you guys repeatedly. This causes a delay on there. And I was telling you that my timing is a little off because I can't. This is going to affect this fight. I guarantee it. Oh, I have 220 hit points. Alright, so for the first time, I'm going to actually use a few of these heals. We're not doing anything anyway. We'll start at the 40 level, roughly. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna have to give it a shot. See how bad it is. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Ah, I missed it. Got it that time. Ah, I missed it again. Heimdall kept me alive. Oh. Well, that's what that looks like. That's what the yeah. That's what that looks like. I was doing all right. Meh. I was doing all right. I shaved off what? Almost $1 million from him. That's not so bad. Not quite. About what? 400,000 away from $1 million. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. My fingers need a break. I'm gonna take a break, real quick. Then I'll come back and finish this fight, and then we'll do the crystals. Sound like playing, everybody? Plus, I have to go to the restroom. So. Anyway, I shall be right back. You know, usually I try to catch a little bit of news or something. Try, you know, look up Marvel news or something in between that little break that I have. But yay! It was all about getting some instructions in my alliance. So I have no quick updates for you guys on the news. Sorry. What I do have is a screen cleaner, which I need. Yeah, I am still alive, sir. In fact, I am fighting the End Maestro boss on the Labyrinth of Legends path right now. As you can see, my attempt at this 3.38 million, actually, 3.386998 million hit point Maestro. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. And I hope your stream went well, man. I'm glad you're getting into it. I hope you like it. I started streaming, honestly, for my alliance guys. Like, they were like, yeah, show us your crystal openings, or show us how you do this fight. So that's what really kind of started me. It was those guys pushing me, especially like Doc Holliday. Time it was Mo, Darrell. There's a few of them. I just kind of wanted to see how I was doing some stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'll stream. So I started a couple of YouTube little streams, little things here and there. And I found that I kind of enjoyed it a little bit, probably too much. And so I switched over to Twitch because they're much better for streaming than YouTube. YouTube streaming really kind of sucks. No offense to YouTube, or maybe all offense to YouTube, I don't know. Anyway, switch over to Twitch because I like the way that it's set up for me for a little bit better. Plus, I could do the easy overlays and really control stuff with it. So that's why I started on Twitch, and then I became an affiliate on Twitch fairly quickly when I started. And it just kind of snowballed from there. It's just why I've ended up where I'm at today. It should say hosting. Like, it'll pop up. If you host me properly, it'll pop up in the door. Bling! Scrubix is hosting you with X amount of viewers. If you're in Twitch and you go to your dashboard, channel dashboard, on the far right side, it says rate and host. You start typing in my name in the pick a channel to host. You can type in me and then you can host me. Oh, well then you're good. Oh, you want to raid me? That's what you want to do. So you want to hit the raid instead of the host. If you have viewers and you are live streaming, that's when you raid somebody. Hosting just lets my channel come over where your channel is when you're not online. So if you're online and streaming, that won't see anything. But if you're not, then, well, that's how that works. Anyway, now I've schooled you a little bit on the raids and the hosts. Yeah, so when you end the stream, it'll if you just end the stream, they'll just go away. Like they won't be transferred over even when you host. You actually have to raid to get the viewers to go. Because when you hit the raid, then everybody in the channel, I believe, gets a pop-up saying, hey, Trey's going to raid somebody, or Scrubber's going to raid somebody, and then they'll ask them to acknowledge and click yes. They click yes, gives a certain time frame, and then it automatically raids over. Or I can do it early, one of the two. But it is what it is. You're getting there. Like a lot of people right now over at Joker's channel. There's a lot of people on Joker's channel. However, he was looking for me earlier, so all love for him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. But I'm gonna finish this Maestro, man. I wanna get this done. I'm not sure why that was auto hitting. At least it worked out for me. Alright, come on. Go to that special. Actually, get him closer. Closer to that special 3. Oh, I totally missed it. Totally missed the guy. That was terrible. I didn't want to see that. That's what I get for trying and failing. Of course, now I am still not under the 2. I'll just sheepishly be quiet and continue on. There we go. Now he's gonna pop it. He fooled me. He tricked me. So one of the things that I do differently with Aegon than I don't with everybody else, because Aegon has that I'm trying to say here. Aegon has that hit through the block thing, is that I try to push it a little too hard sometimes, which you just saw there. So I'm gonna play a lot more conservative this time. Let's see where it gets. Because that's what I was trying to do, is push him into that special 2, which is so much easier to dodge than special 1. But we'll see. That was better. That was better. I hate the fact he doesn't bleed. This is a better run so far. This is kind of like what I want to see. Most of them would be. I missed it. Aegon is definitely nice, man. I have a definite affinity for him now. Especially since I've been playing him a little while. Yeah, he's can't believe he hasn't tried to hit me yet. Like, he's just letting me go to town on him. And I love the fact he can hit through the blocks like that. Like he's gonna throw a special on me now. I knew that was coming. knew that I knew it was gonna get hurt there, but Grun Canugly. Of course, we went over this. Yeah, Grun Canugly. So, yeah, this is Labyrinth of Legends Maestro. Actually, this is the end boss of Labyrinth of Legends. You see, I got him about half dead. Sorry, JCT. I'm in the middle, brother. Yeah, so I got him about half dead now. And yeah, Aegon is absolute, hands down, the best champion for this. So this is like end game stuff. I had started this earlier this week when I got Aegon. I got Aegon last week or the week before. Week before maybe. All the way up to the rank 5 and fully maxed out. And I said at that point, I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to get a lot of practice in for the contest coming up that I'm gonna go play in. And I couldn't think of a better practice than probably Labyrinth of Legends as far as just gameplay in general. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna take Aegon in. I'm gonna see how he does. I had done one path up to that point. And that was it. And now, now my goal was to get it completed before this month's end. So I have until next Wednesday. I think I only have one, maybe 2 paths left after this particular fight. So that's what you're seeing is kind of like the 5th run on this quest. I think is what I'm at. He's pretty. Shoot, that was my fault. That was totally my fault. The Reaper side. Yeah, that was, I got distracted. You see what happens. I'll keep it going though, as far as I can. That wasn't good. That whole round wasn't good. Like I was completely off the whole time. Yeah, that only happens with Aegon when you get to that 999 persistent, or see, I have that 999 persistent charges up there. That's the only time that he gets that unblockable. So to be clear, this right here, his passive combo meters, every time he gets a certain up and up and up, that's that very last one at 1,000 hits. So when I start this fight, I won't be unblockable. As soon as I hit him one time, I start to get that. Every time I crit, I get unblockable. Yes, he does have a class of his own. He is him, the Collector, and there's a couple others that are all their own, but it's kind of a pain. So, and everybody has a class disadvantage against him. So keep that in mind. Every champion is at a disadvantage when you fight him. And he's at an advantage for everybody. Yeah, you need to get it, but by the time, like, Labyrinth of Legends is such a long quest. Like, you'll get there within a few fights. As long as you can keep a combo somewhat. And the way his persistent charges work is, as it states, at the end of the fight, when you end the fight with Aegon, whatever your combo meter is at the end of the fight, he will keep 75% of it. at mine is at sig level 200. So the higher the sig level, the more combo that he keeps. And that was me messing up once again. Here, you guys, this is a bad. So what's going on is I'm looking up at the screen. I'm not paying attention down here. It's not your fault. I want this, but what I want to show you is his ability, right? So his awakened ability. This is why Aegon is really really good if he's awakened. His awakened ability is at the end of the fight. He adds at my signature level, which is 200 maxed out, 75% of his final combo meter into his persistent combo. Oh no, don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. Like I said, don't be sorry. All good. All good. So they keep adding up. So every time that you end a fight with a high combo, you will add that to that total. So like the first fight, you may get 200-300. And like if you're holding a combo for that long. And then you add that to the next fight, another 200-300. Then the next fight, another 200-300. Until you get all the way up to the 999. Now, the only couple of quests that you're going to have this happen in are like Realm of Legends, so he's really good for that. Labyrinth of Legends, he's really like the best champ for that. And maybe Road to the Labyrinth on some of them, although I don't know if that's even long enough in itself. I think it has to be like a Labyrinth of Legends or a Road to the Realm of Legends. But for those particular fights, there's hands down no better champion. As far as I have seen, played, heard, all that. Like he is hands down the best for this. And you're seeing why, right? So I can, even when they're blocking, I can hit into them and it will go through the blocks. He ignores, because of all these things, right? He's ignoring he shrugs off any debuffs they put on you. He gets extra crit rating for the combo meter. He ignores. He activates a combo shield, so you can keep that combo longer. He then does criticals even while they're blocking, so now you're critical while they're blocking, and that helps you out even bigger there. He goes unstoppable. Let's see, minus 85% block proficiency when hit with a critical. So that's why even though I'm hitting with the critical, I'm still actually even doing more damage. His true accuracy, he ignores any auto blocks and all evades, which is awesome. He ignores 100% of the opponent's physical resistance. So even though they might have physical resistance, I'm just going to ignore it and do my normal damage. Multiply. He gets the Furies. Like this is what I'm telling you. You just keep adding up and up and up, up and up and up. Sorry. Till you get to that last 1,000, and then it's just kind of have fun, just destroy people. Now, one of the things that I've done is the synergy team I picked for him. That Proxima synergy. Let me go back in there. That Proxima synergy is really key because she does a couple things for me. Let's go out here, and then I can get into it. That Proxima synergy, right? For him, she does a double synergy. She activates the combo shield, so if I get hit, I continue to keep my combo, which is really nice. It's a 5-second one. So it's long as if I get in a 5-hit combo, like they're getting a 5-hit combo on me, I usually will have enough to keep that combo for at least one round. That's only one time per fight, just keep that in mind. And then she's also giving me a 25% potency to Furies. So that's really nice. So I get both of those from her. The other synergies I picked is Heimdall because he gives me that extra life towards the end. Like if I get to 1%, he saves me. and then I can come back in. And then the Magneto and Wolverine are the crit rating. Crit damage, I think, sorry. No, crit rating. So I get a higher crit rate with the Magneto and Wolverine. So that helps my damage output. Now, most people will do things like run suicides, or they will boost up. I have ran this without any boosts, and I have not changed my mastery. So I'm just playing the way I would normally play at like a normal everyday setup. Just I wanted to prove that it can be fairly easily done with just that. Now, I say that as you've seen me die a couple times, but a lot of that is just me being distracted. Like I should have had him a couple times, but so on Labyrinth, these champions have. There's an outside path. Those champions have like 1.5 million health, and then there are inside paths, and all those inside path champions have between 3.5, 3, maybe 2. There's some that are like 2 million too, between 2 and 3.5 million. Like Temperance is 3.3. So they are long, tedious fights. That if you don't have somebody like Aegon, it's crazy. Plus, they have all these extra timers and stuff. It's truly meant to be the in-game stuff. Nah. He got me stuck in a stun block, like he stun locked me. That was rotten. He's under 1 million now, though. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Like, they're tricky. They will do some crazy stuff to you. You just gotta be aware. He's trying awfully hard to just not have to do this. I'm gonna push him a little further. I know he's gonna come back with a special. Concentrate a little better now, which is what you're seeing. I'm almost to that assassin's mark, which should be nice. When I start doing even more damage on top of what I because of my assassins. That was kind of lucky that I didn't get hit by that. There we go. I think I got him. There it is. So, when I concentrate, you see what happens. I do much better. But I'm not looking up the, going, hey, what are these guys talking about? But that is what it is. That is what it is. Alright, so let's see how further along. Like, I want to see. Where was it? I forgot where I was at earlier. We'll see what I get. I should get an extra champion. I got Ronin this time. And it's 95. I am 95% done, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Like 95. That up there. 95% done. That's pretty crazy. I think it's one or two more. I might still have two more to do. Might just be one more. But here I'll show you what I'm looking for. Like, that's quest details. This is what I'm wanting to get right here. So this bottom section, I already got the top section. This bottom section, I get the Age of Ultron, so then I'll only have one champion in the entire game I do not have when I get Age of Ultron. OG. Then they get like what 45,000 5-star shards, so we'll get to open up a bunch of 5 stars. Get 8 T2As. I get that coveted. Yeah, it's Thanos. It's Thanos. I get that coveted generic 5-star Awakening Gem, which I will be holding on to. I get 100 5-star signature stones, which I don't particularly need, but I'll take. And then I get 3 of each of the class T2As, or T4 class catalysts. So that's what I'm looking for. Like I want to get that done. Plus I just get it done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Then I can just have fun with stuff instead of like, oh, I still got to do that, because I still got to do like variant 1. So that's the next thing on my list, is just go back and do variant 1 now. I've done variant 2 all the way through. I've done pretty much, yeah, I've done variant 2 all the way through. So I'll get variant 1 next, and then I really get to just have fun with stuff for a while with you guys. Like, just anything you guys want to see, I was like, hey, yeah, let's go do it. Why not? I got nothing to lose here. That's where I'm looking for. That's where I'm going for. That's what I'm shooting for. But y'all know what time it is. And I know you've been hanging out, Sniper, just waiting for this. So yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. Get these crystals out, these little crystals out of the way. We'll do some of those grand crystal openings because it's that time. I do want that 5-star Iceman just to dupe him. Like, I'm not going to use an Awakening Gem on it, but I do want to dupe it. Oh, I have that Ultimate X-Men crystal that we got today. Let's go pop that guy and see what we get. What is what? See what I get? See what I get? 4-star? No. I did get a 4-star. I didn't get all shafted, and that could be good depending on the... Doesn't really matter, but it can be good depending on what the buff turns out to be. That's pretty awesome. See what else we have. Oh, this crystal? Is that what you're asking about, this one? Or the ultimate X-Men crystal? I got that from the calendar, right? So we got that today. If you've been logging in. No? Which one are you talking about? Sorry. Alright, sorry, I lost myself there, man. I feel bad. Alright, some Cavaliers, because we have to warm up with some Cavaliers. So we're not going to do a whole bunch, because I still have another path and a half to go, probably. Ooh, that would have been nice. 5-star Havoc. 6-star, 6-star, 5-star, 3-star, 3-star, 3-star Morning Star. I know, right? Terrible. 3-star Morning Star. Don't forget, we have a 6-star to open up here in a little bit. 'Cause that's what Sniper's been waiting on. I hope he's watching. I hope you're there, sir. Like, I've been saving that, and it's been killing me. Save that. Give me a... Yep, that really happened. Come on. Can't end on a 3-star. Like, I refuse to let Cavaliers end on 3-star. At least give me a 4-star. 6-star would be awesome. But I refuse to let them stop me on a 3-star. Now, what 6-star is going to be, has to be last, man. It's like the crescendo. I have to build up to it. I mean, I'll show you. It's right there. But, oh, see what I did there. Can't end on a 3-star. They just know. They're like, you know what? He's never gonna end on a 3-star, so let's just throw as many 3-stars as we can. Keep him buying more. That's exactly what they're doing. Alright, come on. Something better than a 3. Something better. No. Couldn't have rolled over. I would have taken that Gamora. So many. So many. Sniper. Remember these Cavaliers being better? I certainly do. I certainly remember them being better. You know what? We're gonna let this play a little bit here. And if that works, that's what we'll do with that 6-star. It's just gonna roll for a little while. Oh, there's that Aegon. Seriously? Another 3-star? Come on. At this point, I have the odds, which, you know the odds, right? The odds are 50% for a 3-star, so I shouldn't have another 3-star. Like, I should have only got one, maybe two. That was it. Like, really, people? You're gonna do that to me? Apparently they are. Oh, there we go. 5-star Venom even. That'll take. That'll take. Yeah, I can deal with that. I've been wanting to play with him more anyway. We'll take that. We'll take that. And that leads us over to our 6-star. But I want to hear the confirmation you're on, Sniper. I want to see it, man. You must be in a dungeon or something. Like, he literally is like, I can't make it. I was gonna open it yesterday. He's like, oh, I can't make it to that stream. I was like, don't worry, man. I'll make sure you get to be on. Yeah. Yep. That's him. That's him. He's in my alliance. Him and Max, CWP Harris. Well, let's see it, Sniper. Where you at, man? Show me where you're at. Everybody's waiting on you. See that? Just floating the 6-star around. There you go, man. Here it is. Let's do it. All right, it's been dropped. Oh, so yeah, wow. What do you think? Beardo? Beardo would be nice. It's spinning out. I'm not gonna alter this. Void would be good. Although you need him duped. I don't. I mean, I'll take anybody really. Almost anybody. But it's just gonna do its thing. I'm not gonna mess. It's not gonna be altered by me in any way. See my hands are here. All right, there it is. It popped on its own. Oh, and it's just gonna spin and spin and spin and spin. Oh, look at this! Such an asshole thing for them. All right, here we go. No, wasp. I'll take a wasp. I'll take a wasp. Yeah, no, she's good. Yeah, Wasp is good. I can use her. She's good for defense, and she's got some pretty good offensive utility too. Hey, I'm not gonna complain about that. That's one of the better ones that I've got. So, that said, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna go over and raid Droker, because he was gracious enough to send me a little bit of alert yesterday. So, he's a cool guy. I think you'll enjoy him in the stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. And, yeah, so we're going to take everybody over there. As my outro stream comes on, we'll put his up. So thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you guys early next week, I believe. In the meantime, thank you, and raid on.
drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.
What up, Trey? You how you doing? But thank you for the
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me.